Hey everyone, Alex here with another video. Today we have the Armour Detail Supply Hero Rinseless Wash. So this is a new product to me, fairly new to the market as well, and it's not even cracked. So we're going to crack that bad guy open. So there's a few different dilutions you can use with this, with the Rinseless Wash. So if you're doing a waterless, so you're not rinsing afterwards, it's 64:1. Okay, if you're doing a clay lube, it's a 128:1. Okay. And then what I'm doing is I'm doing a 256:1, so that's half an ounce per gallon or 1 ounce per 2 gallons. So in here I have about 4 gallons of water. And in my measuring cup, because you got to measure this stuff properly, we're going to put in about 2 ounces of product. And this scent is unbelievable. Kind of strawberry kiwi. Really, really delicious. So I have about that much. We put it in our bucket, rinse out the measuring cup too. Give that a bit of a swirl. And I do have the IK Multi-Pro 2 360 that, again, in my last Rinseless video, you take this and you dunk it in here, and that way you have the proper dilution. So I'm gonna fill that up about 3/4 away, maybe a little bit more, because again, you do want air. Then we're gonna spin this on. So we're gonna go ahead and pre-soak the car. I did use the Armour Detail Supply Decon soap to get a lot of the heavy crap off because it hasn't been washed in a very long time. So did a pretty decent job, but again, this does need to sit on there as a pre-soak to encapsulate some of the dirt. And then we're gonna go ahead over with the UBS from the Rag Company, clean it all up, and we'll see how it looks. All right, so we got our dilution mixed up, 256:1, and the nice thing again with the Multi-Pro 2 360 is you can spray upside down. Again, why? Because I can. All right, we're gonna go ahead around the car. We're gonna see how she looks. So the point of a pre-spray is to get anything you haven't got if you haven't gotten everything from pressure washing. So again, with a rinseless wash, that just means you don't have to rinse after you've washed it, okay? So there's a lot of misconceptions with that. Waterless is where you just apply it, wipe it with a towel, and call it a day. But with this stuff, it was really bad, so I pressure washed it. And the reason why I'm not doing a soap and bucket wash outdoors is it is windier than snot, and I'm getting blowback and all that kind of fun stuff. So the Multi-Pro 360 does not have a Schrader valve like the Foam Pro 2, so you do have to manually pump that. So if you want to look slim and trim, you got to be pumping these IKs all day long. So we're going to go ahead and pre-spray the rest of the car and check back in. Okay, so the car has been pre-soaked. Now I have my ultra black sponge that we're going to be putting in the bucket here. So a common question with Rinseless is, can you do it in direct sunlight? Yes, I am in the shade. I do prefer working in the shade if you can, out of the elements. So you pre-soak it on, it's going to let it sit all you want. And again, you don't have to rinse afterwards. So we're going to take our bucket of solution. Now, really wish I had JB here because I can't reach the roof of this thing. So I'm gonna have a little stool to reach that. So take our solution, and like most rinseless, right on the verge of dripping, and then just go straight lines. Now with this, I am going to be doing a light polish on this bad boy, so I'm not overly concerned about being perfect. But overall slickness is pretty darn good. So just hit the fender there. Just like any other wash method, dunk it back. I do have a grit guard on the bottom of here. And reach as much as you can on the top. Some people like to stand on the door sills to reach, but I don't love doing that personally. And obviously the glass isn't as susceptible to damage. So yeah, I'm gonna go around the rest of the car and we'll check back in. All right, so that's a quick demo of the Armour Detail Supply Hero Rinseless Wash. Now, overall thoughts, this stuff is pretty darn slick on the surface. And the biggest takeaway I have is how much dirt is actually in the bucket. I mean, this car was soaked down with the decon soap from Armour Detail Supply, and it was also pressure washed. So a lot of the dirt I thought came off first, but there's a schwack of dirt actually in the bucket. So I don't know if you can see, but right there, that water is not clean. So kind of crazy how well this stuff works. So definitely nice. We're going to dry it off, not using a drying aid, because again, I'm doing a little bit of a polish after the fact. So Bucky VW at TOC Supplies gets you all the Armour Detail Supply discounts you could ever imagine, whether it's on the Hero or on any of the other products. So again, drop a like, subscribe if that's what you're into, and we'll see you in the next video.